Welcome to a Mastering the Marketplace video for the Microsoft Commercial Marketplace.
Hello and welcome to another session on SaaS offers. My name is Neela and today I'll take you through programmatic access to reporting and insights as seen on Partner Center. With that, let's take a look at everything we'll cover today. We'll start off with a couple of prerequisites that we need to set up. Next, we'll see a command for generating access token, which is vital to make sure that our reports are generated accurately. And lastly, we'll take a look at an end-to-end demo of how you can set up Partner Center, Azure Portal, and then eventually start generating these reports programmatically. With that, let's jump into prerequisites. One of the first prerequisites that we need to ensure is that you are enrolled in the Commercial Marketplace program. Now, if you already have a published transactable listing, then it's very likely that you're already enrolled within this program. The second prerequisite is to make sure that we create an Azure AD application. The client secret and client ID from this Azure AD application is going to act as one of the parameters in order to generate our access token later. Next, we need to associate this Azure Active Directory application to your Partner Center to generate reports from the appropriate account. Once these three prerequisites are met, we can start taking a look at the process to generate an access token. Now, this access token is essential to running any APIs that will generate your reports. So in order to generate this access token, you will require your tenant ID as well as the client ID and secret generated from the Azure AD application earlier. You'll also notice that there's a couple other headers and body that needs to be added in order to ensure that the access token is generated accurately. And so depending on the process and depending on the outcome that you intend to generate out of this access token, some of these headers and some of these parameters may vary. So make sure you refer the appropriate documentation for the appropriate token to be generated. So with that, let's jump into our demo. Now, this demo is gonna go from Partner Center, Azure Portal, and show you a couple different things. So let's quickly get started with that. Now, I'm gonna quickly jump into Partner Center just to show you what your portal should look like if you have commercial marketplace programs enrolled. So if you look on the screen, you'll see a tab called Marketplace Offers, and this Marketplace Offers tab ensures that you are in fact enrolled within the Commercial Marketplace program. Now let's switch over to our Azure portal and see how we can create a new Azure Active Directory application. Once you're within your Azure portal, you can click on Azure Active Directory. And I'm going to scroll over to the app registrations. When you click on app registrations, you'll see all the different app registrations that you already have created. I've gone ahead and created an app registration for SaaS reporting ahead of time. But if you're doing this for the very first time, you can go in to new registration, give your app registration a name, and simply hit create. Now you'll notice here, if I go into my app registration, that I already have my client ID and I've also generated a secret for this Azure app registration. So again, if you're doing this for the first time, once you create your app registration, you can simply click Certificates and Secrets and create a new secret for the first time. Since I've already created a secret and associated it with this app registration, I'm going to skip that step. Now, once our Azure Active Directory application is ready, our next step is to associate this Azure Active Directory application within Partner Center. So we'll switch over back to our Partner Center account. And here we can go into account settings, go to user management, and switch over to the Azure AD Applications tab. Now, you do need to make sure that you have the appropriate permissions to make sure that you can add this Azure AD application. But as long as you're either a manager and developer on your Partner Center account, you should be able to do this. Now, what I'm going to do is click on Add Azure AD Application and select from already created Azure AD applications. Now, I'm going to look for my SaaS reporting and insights application. There we go. Now that I've found it, I'm going to select that particular Azure AD application, click Next, assign it manager permissions, and then simply add it. Once that's done, all of our requisites for ensuring to get our access token are now complete. And at this point, we can switch over to Postman or any other appropriate tool that you use in order to call these APIs. All right, so right now we are on my Postman account, and I've already gone ahead and set up some of these APIs that we're going to use today. So if we click on the Get Access Token, you'll see that I have a couple of headers. If you remember, these are the same exact headers that we saw earlier on our slide. And then I've also gone ahead and put in my client ID and client secret right there, and I've saved it as part of my environment. That way I don't have to go back and do it over and over again. Now, if you try to do this again for a second time and if we send this post request, you'll notice that the response comes back with a token type of bearer, and attached is your access token that you can use. So you do need to make sure that, of course, you use this access token within the expiry time. Next, what we'll do is go in and view our next API. So what I'm going to do using that bearer token that we've just generated is I'm going to get all of my data sets available. So if I send in this request, you'll notice here that it's giving me all the different data sets that I have available, starting with ISV order. There should also be ISV usage, etc. And then, of course, along with all of these data sets, you'll also see the applicable date ranges that you can generate these reports on. Now, of course, Marketplace and Partner Center does have certain queries already generated, but what you can also do is go in and create your own queries. So what I've done here is I've given a particular JSON body as my request payload. And what I've done is I've generated a simple query like so that basically fetches all the Marketplace subscription IDs. Now, if I send this, it should generate a query ID for this new generated query, as well as other queries that a Marketplace already has generated. You can either use some of these already generated query IDs or use the query ID generated specifically for you. Now, I've gone ahead and used this query ID right here and put it within my test query body. So I have a particular query ID that I've put in there, and then the report itself. And if you look at this query here, you'll start to see some information that I have in my Partner Center. So you'll see that this is the subscription ID that's available within my Partner Center account. And then you'll see the different Azure subscriptions that were used in order to subscribe to this particular subscription ID. You'll see the customer name, the customer ID, along with the offer that was subscribed to as part of the subscription ID. So you'll see that there was an offer called SaaS Duplicate that was purchased as part of the subscription ID. You'll also see the term, end date, and start date for this particular subscription. So this was, you'll see a annual subscription that was subscribed to, and then of course the SKU that the customer purchased. You can obviously have multiple plans within a particular offering that you may have created. So in this way, you can see which plan the customer was subscribed into. Now, along with this, you'll see that, there's multiple subscription IDs that was generated as part of this report. And you'll see that there were other purchases done on other offers, like this one that says SaaS SDK offer was purchased, which again was a SaaS offer on a different date for a different term. And you'll also see the plan that was purchased as part of this, which was just the sample plan. So you'll notice here that there's obviously more than just that single subscription ID. So all the different subscription IDs that I wanted to generate it for are now visible right here. And at the end, you'll see that you'll see a status code of 200 and the total count of subscriptions this particular API has in fact generated. So in this way, you can simply query different reports, different data sets that are available. So if there's anything on Partner Center that you see, you will definitely be able to fetch those same reports on via these APIs as well. So let's go back and see how you can get to some of these reporting where you can see exactly how to call these APIs. Now, the reporting APIs are available in our commercial marketplace documentation. If you go over to the Get Started with Programmatic Access to Analytics Data section, you will see all the required information as well as step-by-step process to generating the access token, creating an Azure Active Directory application, etc. We have our prerequisites to programmatically access analytics data. So if you simply go over to this documentation, you will see all the required information as well as other queries that you can access. Any default queries that have already been set up, you can simply use these queries that are already in place to generate your report. Let's take a look at what we covered in this video. We saw the different prerequisites that are necessary to ensure that our reporting can be accessed. Next, we saw how we can generate an access token and all the different arguments and headers required to generate this access token. And lastly, we saw a quick demo of how we can access some of the information specifically available within your Partner Center via these APIs.
Thank you for joining us for another video from Mastering the Marketplace, the learning library where technologists go to get their offer on the Microsoft Marketplace. For more videos, hands-on labs, and sample code, find us at aka.ms/masteringthemarketplace.